And here we go. Knife round is live. Wait, let me give you some in-game sounds. And here we go.
Wait, you sure? I don't think there's a knife round.
No, there's no knife round actually
Straight into the
because,
pistol round.
yeah, people pick the map of course, so Munich eSports picking overpass start on T side, and we have Sash with some util, the rest with Kefla, and Team Polbit with one smoke, and already one man down, Sash getting a fast entry towards Banana, and Munich eSports rushing towards A. They still have one smoke, Sash gets killed though, so his smoke drops somewhere at toilets, and Munich eSports need the kills here. Need the trades. Chansky trying to plant now, but iRefusion cannot really cover. Plant's gonna go down, but Team Polbit, Polish team, wins the first round. Pretty clean in the end actually. And Munich eSports just with one bomb plant and 2 kills.
Quite a nice entry from Sash, but they didn't manage to come or to get on the side. So they will have to force buy this round, I guess. They bought one AK, one Galil, and they will actually have quite a decent buy now.
Yeah, I think it was actually Miku who dropped an AK to Weinzo. Now Weinzo has full Kefla and a few nades and an AK, so very strong buy for him. And the rest of Munich eSports with Galils and of course the Deagle on Miku, but I would even say that Munich eSports has the better buy here in this round. Only 3 M4s on the other
up
side.
Against 3 M4 A1s.
Yeah. Right, and
but yeah,
they recently got a buff, so yeah, we will see how that plays out.
Maybe M4 is even better than AK right now. That will have to depend on the player, I guess, but
yeah,
for most situations, M4 is really good right now.
Yep. If you don't hit the headshots, the M4 might even be better. Alright, about the other team, we have Matt, we have Raku, Nikramo, Tatum, and Atom, and Tats.
Atom, I think.
Yeah, we will see. Like I said, team from Poland, they only lost 3 maps in the regular season, and 2 of which were even in overtime, so they could have gone flawless, but lost a few matches after all, so very strong opponents. Munich eSports playing this round very slow, only 25 seconds left, and now the B exec needs to come in, but mollied off very late, and there's 3 CTs, maybe even 4 towards B here. Nice trade from iRefusion, but Nikramo with another, and the B push gets shut down. The lurk from Zash is pretty much useless at this point, and the round is over. So again, 2 kills from Munich eSports, but no bomb plant this time, and of course no round win. So rough start so far. I was a little confused that Munich eSports played it so slow. I was talking and talking, and suddenly I realized it was only 25 seconds left. But
looks like they were trying to punish some offensive plays from the CTs, but they just didn't take map control and just waited on the side, and then they just had no time at all.
Yeah, maybe they guessed correctly.
Kind of a bit faster in the pistol round.
Yep, duly spot on Chansky as well. So let's see if he can hit some shots with a double pistol, but with the long range fights towards long, this might be difficult. Wow.
Spots them all, sprays down 3 guys, but Chansky gets the refrag
with the
dual
dualies,
Veritas on that range. Not bad.
And B side is actually clear at the moment, but Weinzo, the lurk, gets caught, and now only the dualies left to find a bomb plant here, which would be great, but every CT with head armor and M4s equipped should be pretty much impossible at this stage.
Chansky will go up A quite slowly, but I don't think he will even get a plant here. Maybe he does. Gets 1 kill, gets the plant. Or
no,
doesn't. The second
doesn't
CT
plant for
him.
bank.
That would have been that would have been very important to get the planter, but
Yep.
at least taken out 2 rifles. So that's kind of decent as well. CT economy is still quite bad, as we know.
Sarin,
But
thanks for
one
the
Mac
raid.
10 on Sash.
Mac 10 on Zash, yes. And another full buy for both sides. This time though, Munich eSports has a lot of utility, so maybe the late round execute might be a little better than in the first gun round, but
The CTs actually did stack A with 4 people here, so if Munich eSports does decide to go onto the B side right now, there's only one defender.
yeah, and that's Tats, who managed to do a lot of damage towards Chansky through the locks, but now he's gonna be under a lot of pressure, needs to fall back towards ABC, and he does so. So should be a free bomb plant for now. And a 5v5 retake on the B side.
What a strange round. The CT just like the CT stack A with 4 people and the T's just go on to B. Very strange.
Yep. Don't see that often, but now
But
they...
it looks like they try the retake.
Yeah, they have a lot of utility. 2 mollies already thrown. Now the smoke towards short comes out. Weinzo gets one, gets traded. And there's still a lot of CTs fighting, but Zash gets 2 with the Mac 10. Looking for a third now. But it's iRefusion to close it out. So well done for Munich eSports, surviving with 3 people as well and winning the second gun round in this match. So great retake after plant positions, of course, and CT economy already reset. Only pistols in this one, and we have a little time maybe to look into the chat. Somebody asking for a bet. I don't know if there's a mod in chat right now who can start the bets, but okay, Weinzo spotting 3 people effectively towards CT there, and iRefusion catching 1 player towards A. Doesn't finish the job. Ted somehow survives on 2 HP. And Tatum, what? Atum? I don't know how to say his name, but
Atom,
great shot. Adam?
I think his name is.
Atom? Okay.
Atom, yeah.
Yeah.
Like the small
Oh, that,
molecule.
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I got confused because of the double O, but whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Munich eSports.
It looks like quite a clean round from Munich.
I was just about to say this. Really great stuff. Only losing 1 member, and Chansky with the last one to finish it. So getting closer, 3 rounds for Team Polbit and 2 for Munich eSports into the next gun round, where we will see an AWP on Atom and an AWP on Miku. So let's see if we can get an AWPer duel here. I don't know if Simon Telvosa is still here to do a V2 where you can bet on the teams. I currently can't really do it myself, unfortunately. Oh, there we go. There's the prediction.
We see the 4-man boost from the T's, but unfortunately not catching anyone off guard.
Weinzo.
So they give up the whole map control.
Yep.
The CT's taking B short control, and this will be again another very slow round.
Dr. Fleischmann, thank you. Very nice. Yeah, a very slow round again. This time Munich eSports does have a lot of utility compared to the CTs, and if they decide to go into this B execute here, there's still 3 CTs to handle, but should be doable with these support flashes. Actually contacting out Monster might be a very good call. Now the flash comes in, but no entry found yet, and that might be an issue. CT's burning towards barrels, and the trades come in. Chansky cannot trade the second one though, so it's a 2v3, and there's still 1 CT towards water, and the molly hitting the mates doesn't help, of course. Smokes are gone, and Zash already on 9 HP. It's gonna be very difficult, but they get the bomb plant at least. Nothing more
Miku
though.
missing his shot with the op, and that's it with the round.
Yeah, if Miku
I mean,
hits
the
that shot,
kind of
it's gonna help, but
sprays from... I don't know, kind of messy sprays from everybody on that B bomb side, but in the end, the CTs seem to have hit the most shots, so... it seemed kind of strange. Everybody was blind for like so long, even the Ts. Nobody was able to finish anyone off. Very, very interesting round, but
yeah, I
maybe
think.
some miscommunication.
Yep. Yeah, I think so because the contact was good
Very
out
strange.
Monster, but then the flashes were good for everyone, even the T side. So there were some team flashes going on probably. And the CT saved 2 ops, so Miku's op got picked up, and now we see 3 ops between all the 10 players, and that's gonna be difficult to get past them. One towards B, and again that's 4-man sec on A, only Tats on the B side with an op. And this time Munich eSports just don't have the perfect reads and don't go towards B. Even Miku caught towards playground, and that's a 3v5 after only 30 seconds played in the round.
They do realize the B bomb side is clear now, so they will get the plant, I hope. And maybe have success in the after plant, but Ted's picking one more off before they can plant the bomb, and this looks like an easy retake for the CTs.
Should be at least, unless Chansky can get a multi-kill here. Spots one, spots a second. A lot of targets for him now. That's basically the M, but only can get one. Zash with 2, now in the 1v2, but Nikramo with 3 in the round finishes Zash off and defuses the bomb himself. So nicely done in the retake, losing 3 members but saving 2 ops, so there won't be any money issues for the CTs for now, and Munich eSports are gonna buy back into round number 8 because they did get the plant, but util is gonna be lacking a little bit at least.
Someone in chat posted a command for your OBS. Maybe you want to try that one out for smoother transitions.
In console CL OBS interp enable 0. Okay, here we go. We didn't miss too
Meanwhile,
much.
Munich eSports executing on the B side again, getting the first kill, getting the side for free one more time. And the CTs one more time retaking with 4 men from CT. And 2 ops.
Wow, okay. Zash knows his angles, gets a full spray down through the wall, and the CTs decide to save. No chance in retaking 3v5 with 2 ops. So good decision, I think. And Munich eSports with a 3rd round. And not losing any members. So very clean stuff. And the B side seems to be the way to go for Munich eSports currently.
Yeah, I think Munich eSports have realized that they only play one B side, so they just run onto them and take the site basically for free. And we will see how the CTs have to adapt to change that.
Yeah, it seems a little weird,
Actually,
right?
I'm very surprised this seems to be this default for the CTs, because I'm not sure if I've ever seen that setup before. So, very interesting stuff from the CTs.
Well, I think teams do it once or twice a half, but they have done it consistently like 3 rounds already, so really weird. Now Atom did try to get an entry towards connector, but falling back very fast already on the A side, and only took some damage on himself. No entry found, and again Munich eSports going for that B exec again, really early in the round. This time there's 3 CTs on the side, so flashes have to be good, and they are. Chansky gets an early entry. And there's still one, but he can only get one for himself. So very nice trades from Weinzo. 2 in the round and another advantage for Munich eSports. 3v2 and bomb planted.
They don't even try the retake, they tried to save the AWP, and as we can see, the CT economy is already kind of scuffed again. Only one guy can rebuy, so they will have to save and can only afford most likely 3 rifles, so even though they won 5 rounds basically in a row, like they can't buy after 1 lost round, so very, very difficult CT economy, and Munich eSports seem to have found their way into the game.
Yeah, for sure. They have a lot of money in their bank as well, and saving the AWP helps that, of course. And getting closer to tie up the scoreline, 5-4 now. And probably the Polish team here to take a timeout first, discussing if they want to force into this round with 1 AWP and 1 M4 saved. I would like to see a half buy here, because it's still pretty early in the game and you don't want to ruin your CT economy even more, but let's see what they decide. Maybe Atom can get something going early round and try to get an entry with the AWP. That could be a strategy here, but freeze time already running down. Pause is unpaused. And we go. They didn't buy into it, so that's what I expected. Munich eSports, of course, still with a full buy, and this time an A-heavy default as it seems. Waiting for the aggression is Munich eSports towards upper connector, but I wonder if the CTs are gonna give something to them, because the upper has a lot of information now. I wonder if the P250 player is gonna just push in and try to get even more information, or if he's just gonna hold. But Miku spots the hat and doesn't miss. Really nice shot, and now the CTs should know what's going on. Just Munich eSports playing a very slow round, and the AWP fell back towards A. So
it seems to be kind of a counter strat they made up for this match, because I don't remember them playing this slow. So maybe they saw something in the demos to counter those strats from the CTs. But I'm very surprised and very excited to see the next rounds, because this is very good stuff from Munich eSports.
yep.
And they seem to decide that they want to go A, so only 1 CT on A side. This should be a easy take, but it is the AWP, so
Yeah, there needs to be a molly on default. They did a lurk smoke towards banana, which is huge against the AWP. Very nice stuff, good read. And now the molly towards default comes in. AWPers should be flashed off as well. And that's a perfect take so far. Somehow he gets a shot through the smoke of the grenade anyway. So 4v4, but bombs getting planted, and Munich eSports already running back towards banana to get into after plant positions. So definitely in the advantage position here, even a re-smoke towards dumpster. There is a smoke on Matt, but only 1 kit, and the kit guy is already very low, so are they gonna go for this?
they can try it, of course. They do have enough money to buy, and the diffuser is not dead yet.
Okay.
But iRefusion makes quick process of him, and another clean round from Munich eSports, and they even brought on the ops, so another round where the CTs have to invest all their money and can't even buy full util.
No.
Very, very good stuff.
Not full util at all. 5 smokes and only 1 molly. No kit at all, and at least they have an op, but that didn't help in the last round, so Munich eSports have the advantage again, and Sash with his wall bang, this time not successful, but Munich eSports setting up for a fast B execute one more time. Interesting smoke from Weinzo. Miku with the support flash, and here we go. Out monster. Jansky with the entry. but there's still 2 players in water. Sash spotting one and gets traded, but Chansky's there. So Munich eSports making quick process again on this B side. And they only lose 2 members again, so very clean execute on the B side. Nice entries, good support utility coming in, and yeah, the CTs couldn't just do anything there. Just hiding inside of water, being fully flashed.
Yeah, we just see the issue of not having utility there. They had no Molotov, no nades, no real flashes to even try to stop the Ts. So they can just easily run onto the B side and they can't do anything against it. And another 4-man boost. Maybe this time they can spot one CT.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen because CTs are actually running in short. Munich eSports need to be aware of this. The molly towards short is actually very late, but they're not even gonna check it too much. They expect an eco here for sure, but for now nobody spotted anyone. Chansky again with an entry, falling down the ladder, but still hits the headshot, and 1 pistol player dead. And Zash with another towards Monster. Weinzo, perfect crosshair placement, and Chansky with the second in the round, and this should be a very clean anti-eco again. Whoa! BWC Davids. Thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Munich eSports losing 1 member and a second actually. Oh. And a third? And what's a third happening?
Guy, and it's a bot carrier.
What? Oh. Okay.
That was very, very messy. One Deagle getting 3 kills.
Yeah, I mean he played it super well as well. Like, he hit all his 1Ds and he kinda eliminated the chance that he could get traded because he had like 2 angles to fight, but yeah, little messy in the end, but it doesn't really matter for Munich eSports since they have a lot of money and the CTs don't, but let's hope that's not a wake-up sign for the CTs. Miku with the opener this time. It's not Chansky, it's Miku with the AWP, gets rid of the CT AWPer. And Munich eSports playing a really, really great T-half so far. 7-5, already 2 rounds ahead by now. And again the 5v4 advantage in this very important gun round.
Again, a very nice duel from Miku, winning the entry with the op one more time, but Sash trying to contact on the B side, losing his duel. And now it's only 4v4 and Munich eSports have decided to go onto the B side. And only 2 CTs there, but they had a lot of success in the past on B, so...
Yeah, but the problem this time is that Matt has a lot of information towards A, so he's already flanking Miku with a nice trade, but needs to hit another and it's not connecting. Miku dead with the bomb and Weinzo last man alive, cannot do much, so... Tats, last round 3, Deagle clicks, this round the 4K, so it kinda was a wake up call for him at least, and Team Polbit with round number 6. So Munich eSports kinda struggling late round in this half if they cannot convert this one. The money would be there in the last one as well if they get the bomb plants. And 9 rounds on the T side is the goal for sure now. But Atom getting a nice shot towards Miku. Only 50 HP dealt by the guys in connector and early advantage for the CTs. And a 3-man setup.
Finding a lot of damage through the smoke though.
I was just about to say, like, this 3-man setup on B is very interesting. One playing anti-flash, one on the jail or whatever you call that. Really good position, I think. Like to play it myself in pucks because nobody really checks it, and if you don't get fully flashed, you usually are good for 1 at least. And Munich eSports decide not to test against this monster setup. They are grouping up towards A, I think. CT's currently with a long setup, opera towards site, one close long, but time's running low.
I really like the CT setup. It's actually very, very good when you just want to give up the site and get 2 or 3 quick kills before letting them plant. So that's what they're trying to do, set up the op for some kills. And Munich eSports will have the utility advantage to get onto the site, but they don't have the firepower. The op getting the first tag, but falling back.
Yeah, they need to be ready for the long player, and they're not. Matt's getting one, can get traded instantly. Bombs should get planted because of that, but Zash getting tagged through the wall, only 20 HP for him, and 3v4 in the after plant. Atom surviving on 6 HP, getting tagged by Zash one more time, but now Iron Fusion needs to get more than one, and the flank is too much. Mine's a 1v2. I think, yeah, he knows that's a fake. And now it's only Nick Rameau on low HP, binds it with the clutch.
That's well played. Wow, that's very well played from him to not fall for that fake. Very, very well played.
Yeah, huge stuff.
Wow. 1v3.
1v3 for Rick, aka Vinzo. And very important round as well. Munich eSports now winning the half 8-6, and they definitely have the money advantage in the last round of the half as well. So maybe they can get 9 here, and Zash trying to confirm it with the early entry towards B short. So nice stuff in this round, and slowing it down is Munich eSports. Is he just gonna push through? Oh, there's a very good flash to set him up, but Chansky with a nice timing. The smoke just bloomed and con player can trade. But CT's again with this setup. Miku is ready for the angle this time. Is he gonna be ready for the close monster player? We will find out in just a moment. For now, Munich eSports are still pretty sure that there's one guy in connector. iFusion is gonna help Chansky to clear that, and yeah, there it is. And they just spotted the last man towards monster as well, so iFusion already taking a lot of map control towards A, but not even needed. Miku with a double in the last round of the half, and Munich eSports finish on 9 on the T side of Overpass.
Very good stuff how they try to methodically clear out the angles, get one kill by another. Very, very good stuff. Not giving up any entries or even map control. They had really good map control on A and on B. I'm very impressed by what I see from their T strats. So let's see how they managed to do that as City.
Yeah, it's their pick, and they had a really great showing on the T sides. I agree with you fully there. They didn't rush anything if they got an entry. They played it slow. They knew what the CTs could play, what setups are likely, and handled it very well. Yeah, so 9-6. I would say pistol round isn't even that important at this stage. Of course, for Team Polbit it will be a little bit more than for Munich eSports, but yeah, we will see. They're just gonna have a quick talk about the pistol coming up, and we will continue shortly, I'm sure of it. So meanwhile, if you have any questions about Munich eSports or the players or the league system, feel free to ask in the chat in English or German, of course. I think I saw some Polish fans as well, so if you have any questions, ask in English, please. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I wanted to have a look on the scoreboard, but ESA still doesn't provide that information in between the halves, so unlucky. But we will see in the follow-up rounds.
I think we still saw some very impactful entries from the op of Miku, especially towards the other op.
Yep.
In playground or long, very, very good kills, and also very nice kills from Sash, trying to deny map control from the CTs.
Yeah, in these B executes, I think it was always Junsky who got the early trade or the early entry. So if the entry of Junsky and Ivy Fusion, if they find work, if they get kills done, usually the round is looking good, and that's what they did. So yep, now we're getting ready. Munich eSports on the CT side of Overpass. I remember you guys, it's Munich eSports pick, and we're ready to go into the next half. I see one P250 on Tats, who had this insane 3k with the Deagle. Let's see if he can hit some headshots in the pistol round as well. And Munich eSports, what is this setup? 4 towards connector, 1 upper toilets, and this T side is waiting for some aggression. But Munich eSports playing it really passive in the connector so far.
Very interesting. No contact yet, and basically all 10 players on the same part of the map. Very interesting. Sash finding the first enemy, but can't finish him off.
He survives so long, in the end Sash gets a trade, and Miku heard a lot of steps towards long now. He needs to find one, but it's Tess with his P250 who finds another opening, and the bomb planted towards Bank should seal the deal here for Team Polbit. Jansky getting spotted, and Tats with a second and a third. So his P250 did work, and Team Polbit with a pistol round for them, and round number 7 overall. Yeah, now we can see...
Actually, this seemed like both teams anti-stratting each other. Very interesting round.
Yeah, there was a little weird T-side running up long, Munich eSports stacking in con. But yeah, Tad's definitely the carry for the T-side here. Raku only with 3 kills, not really finding into the match yet. On the Munich eSports side it's fairly equal. Sash and Chansky actually the guys on top, but everyone is basically close to 10 kills as well. And Tad's gonna have a field day, actually only gets 2, but now it's on Nikramu to clean it up. Miku picking up an AK. Might think about saving this. Munich eSports didn't buy anything into this round, and that would be, I guess, a good outcome.
Considering they did a full econ, not even P250s, actually kinda good. But let's see if Sash can maybe find another one on the B side. He's still hiding in water. But he can't, so... free bomb plant for the T's, and Miku probably saving, maybe going for one more exit. And they should be able to buy in the next round.
Yeah, but I think there won't be an AWP on Miku, unless he gets 2 or 3 more kills. And an AWP on the CT side of Overpass was the winning factor a bunch of times when Munich eSports played Overpass. Miku with a lot of good plays to get an early entry usually, and they're gonna miss that AWP in the next round, but maybe he even can afford one. I didn't do the math yet if he doesn't buy Kefla, and actually, yeah, he could. Is he gonna go for it? And we
Seems
see
like he does. Yeah, a glass cannon on Miku.
And the T's don't have an AWP yet, so Munich eSports, if Miku can shoot before he gets tagged, because he doesn't have Kefla of course, this would be a huge deal, but it seems like the T's are just gonna run towards short very fast, and the nade from Weinzu does like 150 damage almost. But the B-rush is still gonna come in. Chansky now under a lot of pressure towards Monster, gets killed instantly, and Weinzu with a huge double, and a triple, and a 4K? What?
Wow!
How?
Very nice nade from him on short, and then holding the monster by himself, basically very, very nice stuff.
And that was the AK saved from Miku in the last round, so it it was worth it for sure already. Weinzel with the huge 4K in the first gun round of the second half, and Miku saving his op as well, so Munich eSports back with the full buy against 4 AKs. This time Miku hitting a 99 in one shot towards Raku. Not the kill, but I guess you take that. Miku now hits another shot, and this time he finishes off Atom. Basically a 5v3 at this point, only 1 HP on Raku, but yeah, we'll see. Maybe he can have some impact with that deagle. Munich eSports though, with a good amount of utility still and a great setup towards A, even flashing for some information towards Monster now, which is could be a little misleading because the T's are gonna group up just in before Monster now. And there's only 2 CTs on the B
You seem to trade
side.
grenades as well, which is possible after the new update. Kind of interesting to already use the new mechanics and trade grenades. Very interesting stuff.
Yeah, now B side gonna be under pressure. iFusion with a lovely angle. Can he get more than one? There's actually team kill from Tats. Gets rid of the 1 HP player. Miku with a nice angle. iFusion gets a kill after all, and Chansky finishes the round. So Munich eSports keeping a very clean round in the second full buy round of the half. So even saving 3 AKs, which could be huge in the follow-up, but now will be a full eco for Team Polbit. Yeah, Munich eSports looking really strong in the beginning, and in the start of the CT half. A rush gonna come in. Miku missing one shot for once, under a lot of pressure now, but manages to fall back. And Sash with a double and a triple. Weinzel helping, and the bombs dropped. And another clean round for Munich eSports.
Very nice stuff. Early rotation from Weinzel, very nice. Miku not dying there against the pistols. They just don't give them an entry. It's really good what they do. They try to get the entry, but they don't try too hard, so they even lose it. So very good stuff.
Yeah, great.
And to be honest, it looks very difficult for the T's now to even do something.
Yeah, they did take short control and found a little damage towards Chansky through the smoke. But the boost is successful from iFusion, taking a little while with a messy spray, but they have the advantage after all, and even with a little more nade damage, Munich eSports are boosting again, and Zash not finding the kill unfortunately. But are they gonna go for it again?
They boost one more time.
No way.
That is so dirty. Wow.
And they're gonna do it again? The flash comes in, but
oh my gosh.
I think they fell off, and now the T's should be ready for it for sure. What a weird round.
And they only have 2 smokes left on the T side. They can't even do a real execute anymore.
But Tats...
But they do get an entry on Chansky.
Wow. Nice shot from the AK, and that's equalizing the 4v4 now. The man advantage is gone, and Munich eSports only with 2 players towards B currently, but that's a very nice flash. All T's blind towards Monster, and iFusion rotating in towards B. Gets a first. Sash already here as well. Weinzel helping. Very low HP on the planter, but Miku not hitting the shot yet, but now it's a 1v3. And Weinzel with another double in the round. Yeah, Munich eSports currently...
What a funny round on short there.
Yeah,
wow.
very messy. Munich eSports really coming on top of Team Polbit here, and they don't really struggle that much. I mean, this time the T's did get the bomb down, but look at the buy. They only have 2 smokes again and a 1 single flash in a full buy round. I don't know if that's the best idea for them actually, because they have been missing the grenades in these executes, and if Tats doesn't hit more than one insane headshot, it's gonna be very difficult. But maybe Munich eSports are gonna give the entries to them this time, and Miku, just as I say that, gives up the early entry in connector. And Shansky as well, fighting 1v1. Nice flash, but Weinzel can recover.
The T's one more time try their luck through Monster, having all 4 players on the B side getting the entry on Weinzel, but the refrag from iRefusion. The Molotov landing in the smoke, very unfortunate. And this looks like a round for the T's.
Yeah, unless iRefusion can get more. He is hiding in the smoke and he can flick for the headshots, but still a 2v2. They do have a kit, but no smoke. Opper missing the shot though, and that's a retake! What?
What is he doing? He just jumps into the crosshair of the orb and just gets the kill.
Wow. And that's 14. 14 for Munich eSports already. 2v3 retake on the B side after giving up 2 entries, one towards connector, one towards B, and they convert a 3v5 round on the CT side. Very interesting. Of course, Team Polbit with another full buy after the bomb plant came in, but 8-14 for them. And this time though, again Miku dying first. Not the best timing for him towards Monster, but at least Jansky can find the refrag.
Also very interesting to see again that the T's have no utility one more time, so even if they had some executes planned, they just can't do them. But Atom gets the entry on Weinzel. This might open up the A bomb site for the T's, but they do not seem to commit it, and Matt snuck out B short and gets the kill on the B player, and they have B side.
Yep. Matt just with a huge double, finding 2 entries towards B, being ready for iRefusion to rotate back into B as well. So yeah, Munich eSports little bit messy trying to find early openers, but this time the T's hit their shots and Munich eSports not really in the best positions to get 1v1 trades every time. So this might be the first gun round win for Team Polbit. And the 9th round for them.
The question is just, isn't it kind of a bit too late? It's already 14 rounds for the CTs, and normally the map is kind of CT-sided, or at least equal.
Yep.
So this might be a bit too late for the T's, but let's see what kind of stretch they can bring on the table.
Yeah, and even Munich eSports losing this one, they will have more than enough money to buy back into the follow-up, so Miku will have his AWP again and all the utility as well. Let's see if Miku maybe can find an early opener this time, after he died as the first man twice. But just gonna be a default setup for now. Atom trying to find something towards mid, but taking a lot of damage. Already on 60 HP. And Miku, I think he saw one, but couldn't hit the shot. It was a very difficult shot to hit as well, but at least some information. And Munich eSports still with 500 HP. If you consider everyone, and Team Polbit taking a lot of nade damage earlier around. So in this low default towards B, Munich eSports definitely with the advantage.
They also do play really passive and towards B oriented, so maybe we will see another B play from them, but iRefusion getting a really important entry on Monster.
Yeah, it was just one T running out.
On the T's one more time.
It was just one running out.
Get a flash,
yeah, but
Yeah.
little late as well. That's just a little messy.
Blind.
Jansky
And
with the
Chansky
1v1.
trading for 1. Ira Fusion still alive. Miko also still alive. Weinzo also still alive. All 3 on B side. And they can't even get the bomb plant.
Yeah, great stuff. Weinze with another, and it's Raku in the 1v4 and can't even get one. Miku with an op shot to finish it, and that's 15, guys. 15-9 for Munich eSports in this first map. Really great showing so far. Everyone on the scoreboards and everyone performing. On the other side, Raku still only with 4 kills. Kinda struggling. But let's see, is this gonna be already the last round of the half? We will see. Atom with the op himself this time. And even though they didn't get the bomb plant, they try and force into this, of course. Chansky though gets rid of the op. Auto-directed.
Miko getting caught off guard from behind. Not expecting a CT or a T to come up that fast from connector. So only one player on A right now.
Yeah, but it's Zash
And the
and
T's.
look at this. Zash just nading Raku down to 59, and he picks up another AK nading long now, which did a little more damage, I think.
You can just bombard them with utility they dropped earlier. Very, very interesting use of the new update changes.
Yep.
Very, very great stuff. But he does get fragged from Matt on long. At least one refrag from Ire Fusion, and the T can't even hide behind the flower. Ire Fusion getting another one, still being alive, onside delaying.
And Weinzo
it
hiding
falls
inside
to
of the smoke.
Nico.
Now peeking, and Weinzo with a very important shot, and Chansky finishes the job. Munich eSports winning the first map of this best of 3 today. It was their pick, it was Overpass. They had again a very great showing on their map pick, and that's a 1-0 for Munich eSports.
Very decisive map. I'm very impressed with what they came up on this map and how they just like won every single duel they had. Very impressive.
Yep. Really great stuff. Now the question is, are they gonna perform just like that on the opponent's pick of Nuke? But we will see how that goes in just a moment after the break. So we will be back with the second map, and we will have a prediction again, I hope, if there's still mods there. So you will need to wait for that, but for now we do a little break and we will be back with Nuke. Okay, here we go. Sound.
Yes.
And we start. Munich eSports on the CT side of Nuke against Team Polbit. Second map of this best of 3. Munich eSports winning the first, and Ivy Fusion with a lovely one tap through the smoke, opening up the first round of this map. And that's a great start, because I think only Raku was trying to make rotation happening, but now the AX is gonna come in. Weinze with one gets traded. 3v3. Jansky under a lot of pressure. Needs to hit one more, but it's Ivy Fusion who helps out from heaven. And bombs getting planted. 2v2. Zash with a kit. Ivy Fusion already with a double, but maybe needs one more. Zash actually getting spotted. I don't know if he saw him. He's gonna throw a lurk smoke for his mate, which doesn't really seem to have landed perfectly. But it's still on Ivy Fusion to get the kills here. Ivy Fusion dropping in 1v2 now for him. Spots one, does know where the last one is. Kit is in main, so he won't have time, unfortunately.
He doesn't have the kit.
Yeah, that's very unlucky. 4 kills in the round, but
Very nice try.
no
though.
defuse. Yep.
Very unlucky they kind of messed the smoke up. It looked like Sash didn't quite remember the fix point for it. So kind of unlucky, but still looked kind of good. So I hope we will see kind of a more exciting map here than Overpass, what was kind of one-sided. So let's see what we can get there. And it's a force from the cities.
Yeah, Force by a Scout on Miku, M4 on Weinzo actually. I think somebody dropped it for him. The rest of Munich eSports just on the pistols, but interesting buy. Sash already pushed outside. Let's see if Tats is ready for that. Or maybe it will be IV Fusion to open it up, but doesn't hit the one shot with the Deagle. Chansky getting pressured towards ramp. Let's see, Tats, are you gonna check your angles? No, wait, did Zash just let him pass and didn't spot him? Oh, here we go, okay. Zash going for the knife, how dirty is that? Now Chansky with the one tap towards ramp. Does hit one more shot, but not the headshot this time. Miku getting pre-fired towards Hell. Nice shot. And now the B-take comes in. Weinzo already with the... It's actually Zash with the good rotation. And I think Chansky is already down as well, so T's kind of slowing it down a little bit. Which is the best call they could have done, I guess. They could have made. But Munich eSports still ready for this. Chansky with a nice angle. Can he get another? And he does. Finds the bomb as well, which is huge information. Sash with a nice angle as well. Very nice. And only Raku 1v3 and 8 seconds. Does need to plant here. And IV Fusion with a lovely
Wow.
1-deek. What a round!
What a knife kill from Sash outside. That was really, really nice.
Yeah. Great stuff. And now he could even drop the AWP towards Miku, but they know the T's don't have much money, so decide not to and go for the MP9, save some money, and try to clean up this Deagle Force buy. Fully bought into this are the T's. And Zash wants to finish them quickly here, finds an early entry again towards outside. And Chansky with a headshot through the wall onto Atom. Matt's getting tagged down as well, and Munich eSports with a good start into the round. Sash even with another. And a third. And the last two players are both on 6 HP. Can he get the ace? Come on, Zash. Oh, I think Chansky's gonna steal it. Oh, never mind. Atom, 6
What a
HP.
kill.
And the insane one click with the Deke. Now, I don't think they know
They do
that
have
he's
the
so
bomb
low.
outside.
Yeah.
They do have the bomb outside, so it doesn't even matter. I guess the T might even save right here. But they do push him. They do want to get the weapon off his buddy. So
What's happening? He's just hiding towards lower ramp. Sash wants his ace. Can he get it? Come on. Yeah, there it is. Sash with an MP9 ace. That's a lot of money made. And of course 7 kills for him already after 3 rounds played. Great stuff. That's, I guess, the best start you could imagine after losing the pistol. 2-0 up, 2-1 up, and T's without any money. Only the P250s and Glocks.
Sash already at 7k, even though he bought up full Utah.
Yep.
So they will definitely have an AWP next round. And they do try to push outside, but Miku gets the first, Sash gets the second. Miku another one, and it's only 4v2 again.
And the bombs dropped, so Munich eSports really have this round under control for sure. Spotted the last T as well, and that should be a fairly easy cleanup. Only Zash dying, who had the MP9, I think. Never mind, not only Zash dying, I jinxed it. Unlucky. Nice one tap onto Miku, and now there's gonna be no chance in getting this bomb. Look at this, IV Fusion underneath his brother. Chansky peeking, and 1 HP. He's really trying to get Munich eSports to overcommit here and get another kill, but I can't imagine any way where he gets one more. Right. 3-1. Good cleanup in the end. Losing 2 members isn't the best, but the money is great for Munich eSports, as we said before. Zash dropping the op towards his mate Miku, and next gun round coming in. And there's still quite a lot of money for Munich eSports in the bank if they would lose this. So a really great start.
I'm actually very surprised to see the T's with not full util. So they might have a little difficulties taking map control here. And Miko with the op getting the first tag, trying to wallbang another one. But they get really important control over the trophy room. Miku can rotate, and this is really nice map control. The T's not really contesting, Sash getting the outside player. And another very clean round from Munich eSports. All the T's that are left inside lobby.
Yeah, no messy start in this round. And there's still a minute on the clock and they still have a few smokes. As I say that, one player with a lot of utility gets caught off guard from Miku, and there's still two other players on the A site now. Miku did rotate towards Ramp Chunsky, not able to get one, but Miku is fast to flank, or actually to rotate, and now Ramp push is gonna come in. But it's actually split up, they're very split up. I'm a little confused here. One player towards lobby, one ramp. Now the ramp player is trying to group, but look at Zash. He's just in the perfect spot to deny any round chances for the T's. Nikramo now 2 HP and a dream. 12 seconds and not getting down the vent as well. I don't believe there would have been time to plant the bomb anyway, but good cleanup from Weinzo and Zash, and that's 4 rounds on the board for Munich eSports, saving 2 AKs as well. Losing the op might hurt a little bit, but after, if you consider everything, it was a very good round. And T's without a bomb plant already
And
struggling.
a very scrappy buy, it looks like. A few pistols, 1 Mac 10, only a bit of utility. Very scrappy, seems like kind of some players getting maybe tilted or annoyed. But they do try to push outside. Not really successful though, they do get down secret, but iRefusion already on B. Getting the first, Miku getting another one at outside. Flanking behind. And a second, but not the third.
Oh, Atom with the perfect flank towards vent, catches iRefusion now 2v2, Weinzo and Chunsky. They do know that one player was down towards B and the T's have control of the bomb as well. Chunsky does know that the windows are still closed, so he's pretty sure that his back is covered. Now he knows where at least one is, and probably knows where the second should be as well. Good flash coming in. Chunsky getting one, getting traded, but it's Atom with the 1v2 attempt against Weinzo without any Kevlar. And Weinzo just swings open the door, finishes the round, and that's a 5th for Munich eSports. So really,
Another really nice start to the map.
yeah, really nice start, but that round was a little scrappy, as you said. The buy was scrappy from the T's, and Munich eSports kind of struggling with the half buy. But in the end, the round matters, and Munich eSports managed to win it. So good start, 5-1. Another full buy round now.
The first real force buy round.
Full buy round, yep.
The first round with an AWP, yeah, full buy. With full utility, and the first one burning down to 40 HP. Sash being close outside, getting the first. And another round where Munich eSports just doesn't let them have any room to work. Really nice stuff, just pushing, getting the entries, finds a refragging. Very, very nice stuff. And the T's already down to 2 and down to 1.
I'm a little confused, I have to say, because the T's are just trying to default here, but everyone is fighting 1v1, and Munich eSports are just winning every duel. There's no potential for trade, for refrag, or for even any utility helping out. So really weird round, really scrappy round from the T side, and that's probably why they called a pause, maybe trying to discuss some strats which they wanted to do, but so far it hasn't been working out at all. And remember, Team Polbit picking Nuke, so I was a little bit surprised seeing this round, expected a little bit more team play, and well, maybe we're gonna see that in the follow-up round, but so far it has been a really scrappy match.
Maybe they try to do a bit too much alone. It seems like everybody tries to fight, tries to find the right angle to catch someone off guard, but it just doesn't work. It
Yeah.
seems like they just maybe should get back to trying out strats or trying to rush as a team. Like the first round, they went outside and went to B. They got the 1v1 and almost won it, so maybe they should go back to that and try it one more time. But this already is very difficult considering this might even be close to being a team map, so they should at least, I'd say, get 5 rounds or 6 rounds to make this competitive. Otherwise, this will get really difficult for them to even make up as a city.
You think Nuke is T-sided currently?
I'm not sure actually. On this level, it might be like 50-50.
Yep.
But I'm quite certain it's not C-decided.
Okay. Well, Nuke used to be very C-decided, but with recent updates it changed a little bit. Now Weinze with a lovely double kill is under pressure for a third and manages to finish that as well. Yep. So again, a scrappy buy from the T's, but this time they don't really find any success, only Ivy Fusion dying on A, and it was really... Weinze was kind of flashed, I guess, so they tried to execute on A, but the trades were not happening again, and that's a 7th round for Munich eSports. Brazil scoreline coming in, and next gun round will be a full buy for Team Polbit, but Munich eSports already up 6 rounds and have a lot of money in their bank, so it's gonna be very difficult to start a comeback here. And even Weinzel with a nice opener. Sash getting traded though. And Tats trying his best at him though. Caught by Ivy Fusion and...
Still a 3v3 and they don't have the A side.
And
I think this was supposed to be a quick A rep, but since the door player died early, not really any chance of refragging and not really any chance of taking the bomb site, so kind of awkward position where they do have outside control but not really any A control. So we will have to see what they do with this, but they at least have some utility. And they might be able to get to secret, but Tats decides to flank heaven, so now we see them going on to A. Iron Fusion dying, Chansky dying as well, only Miku left. And this looks like the second round for the T's, but they do seem to push him, so he gets 1v1s. Wins the first.
Miku 1v2 now. Raku is on 30 HP, so it's definitely doable. He does have a kit as well, but the bomb is planted for Heaven, and already one member of the T's of Team Polbit is wrapping Heaven. So Miku decides to give it up, doesn't think the round is possible, and probably wouldn't be after all. So if he can save his AWP here, that would be not the worst outcome. Somehow this scrappy round works again. It was very, very messy. You said it. It should have been probably a fast A execute, but they left the bomb outside of lobby. Only 2 players kind of tried to get an entry, and after the 3v3 came in, they somehow managed to get a crunch on the A side with the main flank. So second round for Team Polbit.
At least this might be kind of a mental reset now.
Yep.
Yeah, they do get a second round, which is really important just for the mental. Just knowing that you can win rounds in full buys, so this might be kind of a turning point, and we will have to see. They kind of try to default again, and they get the entry on Sash. Really important.
They finally figured out how Zash just plays that. He got a lot of map control in recent rounds, but this time the fast pace works out for Team Polbit. Only Iron Fusion is shooting back for now. Gets a second after Weinzo died, so 2v3 now, and definitely the T's with the advantage for now. Iron Fusion switching guns. He won't be ready for the T vent player, and there it is. Only Jansky left. As a ramp player, always very difficult to try and win these A retakes. So let's see if he can
A
do
really
his
nice
best.
position behind the vent, and Jansky might have to save here. It looks like he tries to get an entry to try this, and he gets the hot player, and he expects the door player but can't kill him. Nice try though. And we see another T round with 2 people alive. And this might be now the point where the CTs have to call in their pause and try to figure out what has been going wrong the past 2 rounds. So maybe some new strats now, maybe some outside control. We will have to see what the CTs are talking about in this round.
Yeah, maybe Miku trying to get an opener earlier on, because he hasn't really been the one to find the entry, maybe towards outside. Sash tried a lot of times towards outside, but he was pretty much alone, and in the last round the fast pace strat towards outside kind of caught him off guard, so maybe adjusting to that, and we will see the rounds going live. 2 MP9s, 1 AWP on Miku, so let's see it. 3 CTs towards ramp currently. Jansky going deep, and Miku trying to help. T's currently with a very default heavy round as well. 3 towards outside and 2 lobby. Sash, no, it's actually Jansky, never mind, getting early entry towards ramp, and the Raku who tried to trade gets caught by the AWPers, so great round so far.
It's kind of what I talked about, Zash trying to flank from secret, really catching the T off guard, making sure they have outside control, Miku and Chan making sure they have RAM control, and
what?
The T trying to plant, nobody sees each other. Very interesting. 4x3 players.
Yeah. He just tried to plan in the middle of the site without checking on top of hut. Unlucky for him, but works out for Munich eSports. After Team Polbit wins 2 in a row, they need to give up the last round, and Munich eSports back with a full buy. T's again with a very scrappy buy, only the star player Tats with a full equipped AK. Trying to rush ramp, Jansky under a lot of pressure, but somehow gets 2 AK headshots. And Weinzo helps out towards lobby. Bombs already dropped, AK is down on the ground for the T, and this might be round number 9 for Munich. Weinzo with a second in the round as well, and I don't know, how did Jansky get 2 there? He was under so much pressure, and he was...
like he tried to...
Wow.
It seemed like he tried to look away from a flash or something, and then instantly turned back and got those 2 headshots. Very, very nice and clean aim. Very good stuff from him, and he's leaving the T's no chance to ever get an entry on ramp. Very good stuff.
Yeah, ramp is closed for now, and the T's buying back into this with a little bit limited utility and only a deagle on Tats, but let's see. It's really time for them to pull out their best strats, because this T site is not really their best so far. Flashes.
And to everyone in chat asking, Munich eSports did win the first round, the first match on Overpass 16-9.
What? Tats? What is going on with him and in the deagle? Miku trying to fight back, and Jansky lurking from heaven cleans up the round. I was about to say there is a chance that Team Polbit win a 4th, but Chansky with a huge double from heaven, and Miku from main got one as well. But what was that from Tats again? He's just hitting every single deagle shot, even one through the smoke on the Tetris player. But wasn't enough. And Munich eSports 10-3 up on the second map on Nuke, on the pick of Team Polbit, and it's looking really, really great for Munich eSports here. I need to remember, you guys,
Yeah,
this is a best of 3, and whoever wins it gets into Esea main. So, really, really great stuff so far, and if Munich eSports can keep this up, they are looking really strong. Now, another scrappy buy.
Raku again.
What?
Didn't find into the match. Raku again only on 3 kills. Just like in the first match, or in the first map. Very, very unlucky. And the T's go for a fast outside play, 2 down towards secret.
And Shansky again, not a lot of pressure.
And 2 kills.
He's just the king of ramp, gets traded after all, but Iron Fusion's already there, and with that double, he kind of secures the round for Munich, or tries to. Iron Fusion now with the ramp control, and where's the other T? I think he's down at B, right? Yep. Actually, just as I say that, finds the entry onto Miku. So, 2v3, and they will try to group up, probably trying to flank Iron Fusion.
And the bomb still towards lobby. They could still go A, but it looks like they try to get the ramp player and then go towards B.
Yeah, they're not really sure what to do. I mean, Nikramo currently in hut, kinda knows where Zash is now because of that smoke, but Binzer with the perfect timing catches Atom, and now 1v3 for the bomb carrier. Zash should know about this position and cleans up 11-3. Yeah.
It's so impressive from Munich eSports. Every single round they manage to get those multi kills. This is so impactful. This time from Chansky. Very, very good stuff from him, not allowing them to get to B with a bomb. Very good stuff.
Yeah, he played it perfectly, but again it was just 2 T's running through a smoke without a flash, so he of course hit his shots, but it's definitely, it seems still very scrappy for the T side. Not really insane strats called yet, but this will be the last round of the half anyway, and it's again Chansky towards ramp with a perfect pop flash for himself, thrown by himself as actually. Wow, okay. Atom, fair play, hits the headshot just as Sash did himself, but of course the AK is stronger. Now Chansky, can he get in the second? Should be able to, and there it is. Raku catches one. A side's gonna get taken, but Weinzel controls the bomb and probably controls the round with it. 2v2 now. Bomb dropped in lobby, and Atom does manage to pick up an AWP, but is on 10 HP, so needs to hit a very quick scope here, and Weinzel's not missing. Okay, 1v1. Nikramo.
Nikramo gets the first, but Weinzel cleans it up. 12-3.
12-3.
Very,
wow.
very good stuff. Had so many rounds which were just like 3v3, 2v2, and the T's just didn't manage to do it. They just had miscommunication, bad timings, worse aim, and in eSports just winning every single important round.
Yeah, but I am still surprised because the T's had a lot of rounds, like at least 4 or 5 rounds where they had 1 Mac 10, 1 AK, 2 Tech 9s, and were very scrappy by, not the best utility. And that's where it's really worrying, really, because they didn't really had the money to set up good executes, and maybe they didn't want to, but it's just not working out for them. And Munich eSports 9 rounds ahead after the first half, 12-3, and if they get the pistol here, this might be over sooner than we thought.
This for sure will be hella difficult for the Polish team to even try to come back. This is so difficult. And even the mental barrier, just getting your stuff together after such a tragic, you could say, T-half.
Yep.
Yeah.
That might
This
be...
is really difficult, and two players again not really finding a way into the game for the Polish team. Basically again, Tats with many important frags, but nobody really following up on that.
Yeah, he has been the only player to kind of try and carry their team, but he tried his best on overpass with over 100 ADR, but wasn't good enough, and this time on nuke, he's not having as much impact as on overpass himself, and his team is still struggling, so yeah, 12-3, nothing more you can say about that. Very one-sided half, and we will wait a little longer for the second pistol in this map, and until then we're just gonna watch them warm up a little more, talk things over, and then we can maybe finish it sooner when we thought, as I said, on nuke here.
Actually, at this point, I gotta think about why they picked this map. It looks like they maybe like the map, but their strats seem to be really fundamental. They didn't try out any good A rushes, like one basic A rush with 2 flashes, which even many Faceit teams try to do. So nothing really special, nothing really that you have to practice, nothing with a lot of smokes or something. So I'm actually really, not to say disappointed, but really surprised
Yeah.
at the Polish team not showing any, well, let's say more sophisticated strats. So
They just
yeah, I'm
thought
not
they
quite
could
sure.
puck into this, I guess, and just hit their shots, but they're kinda getting shut down if they try and do this, so they're gonna have a little longer talk maybe to try everything, but it might be too late, honestly.
Yeah, maybe they just try to do some, I don't know, PP pause, just try to do some little workout or some jumping jacks or something to
Imagine
try to get
being
the
being
form
3-12
back in.
down and doing jumping jacks. I don't know if that's gonna help actually.
I'm not sure what pros do in those situations, but
Yeah,
that would
well,
be actually what I would do.
uh,
Just try to distract yourself from being down that much.
yeah, maybe. But they also actually don't have a coach, so there's no one to calm them down to try and relax the situation. But they will need to do their best here on the CT side of nuke. Pistol is gonna go live in just a few seconds, and Munich eSports now on the T side. Sash with some utility. So is Miku, and Irish Fusion actually forgot to buy Kefla.
And just to remember everyone, this is the second map in the best of 3. The first map was won by Munich eSports. It was Overpass and they won it 16-9. So this is really important. And if Munich eSports manages to win this, this is game over.
This would be game over now. Irish Fusion lurking out, running out. The flash wasn't there. Nikramo with a nice double, getting help from Atom, who's on Heaven, and Nikramo with the third. At least they get the pistol, try and start the comeback. I think there was one flash missing from Munich eSports. I don't know if they missed that or didn't have one. But the hot rush doesn't work out. And the 4th round for Team Polbit. Munich eSports not trying to force anything very early. Ecoing this one. And CTs with 3 M4s actually. Very fast outside strat from Munich eSports. Can they get any eco kills here? Weinzo trying his best, but it's actually Chansky who gets one. Weinzo with one Glock headshot towards Heaven. And 2 kills with only like 1k invested, that's really good.
And now they also full buy. They do have a lot of utility, really important. And this is one of the most important rounds, I would say, in the whole match.
Yep.
If they can win this, this is really, really difficult for the CTs to turn around. So, really important round also for the mental. And they make a lot of pressure at door, but they do not drop vent yet.
Yeah, they kind of got stopped with that CT utility. I think it was Zash who tried to go down the vent fast, but he would have been denied from the top hut player, so good decision by him to stop. And now they're still gonna go A, I believe. Top hut molly actually misses, Zash dies because of it, and yeah, the crossfire is just too good. That's where you can see that one little utility bit is very important, because the top hut player is just in such an advantage position to shut down the A exec, and that's round number 6 for Team Polbit. Second round on the CT side, third round on the CT side. So trying their best to start a comeback here.
Really
and
clean round also,
yep.
so they're able to build up their own economy, which will be really important because they will have to win a damn lot of rounds. So
yeah, for sure. High fusion towards outside, trying to hit a nice eagle shot, but in this round it's really, they're really depending on these headshots, and Miku hits one.
and they missed ramp smoke from Matt. This might actually cost them. It's 3v4 for now, but Miku did manage to get to Secret. And Chansky gets the entry on A. That's really important. Only one more play on A. And the outside player actually managed just to get one, but does get refrag from a really nice shot from Miku.
Miku trying his best here, already with 2 deagle headshot in this round, and now picking up an M4. He has Kefla behind it, so this round is not over at all. Bomb plant would be great for Munich eSports, but they're going for the round win, of course. Miku spotting one more, no, it's actually Chansky spotting one more towards Squeaky. So Matt will be calling that in the voice chat, so his mate is gonna be ready for the Heaven Lurk, but Munich eSports actually deciding to go towards ramp? They're not really sure that themselves. Yeah, but they're going down.
I think this will be a B play, and they picked up both weapons, really important, and they at least get the plant also really, really nice for an eco, or very small force buy, which they did. And this is a 2v2, this is very winnable for the T's. And both CTs coming from ramp, but Miko has a really nice position, gets his 3rd kill in the round.
Wow!
Chansky also gets the last. And this is a force buy or a eco round from Munich eSports that they win for the 13th round.
Full house from Miku and Chansky. That's such an important round, and then very, very weird round again, but I guess Miku just hitting 1 deeks outside is good enough, picking up rifles, and the B plant of course helps with that. Retake not possible, and Munich eSports 13 rounds, 13 to 6, and the CTs have to eco. So this should be 14, unless Munich eSports fumble against 1 Eagle, 1 P250, and a ZZ. Not really rushing into this one.
They do decide to play it slow.
Yep.
Yeah, this might be the right choice. The CTs just try to stack ramp and A and wait for the T's to come out, but T's taking outside very slowly. Very controlled, 3 smokes, very nice. And spotting the secret player, but nobody kills each other yet.
And grouping now towards secret with the bomb, R2. And then there's 2 guys in lobby. Chansky with a very important opener. Rotation's gonna come in from one player. He's towards Dark already, but he's very much alone. And Sash lurking out Squeaky. Is he gonna find an opener towards A? Matt is still at ramp. Considering Munich eSports has all the control. Are they gonna go up heaven here? They actually will, okay. And the CTs is not aware. Miku with one. Weinzo, Squeaky, and the lineup gets one, doesn't get the second, but the trade is happening. Johnsky gets a second in the round, and that should be a done deal in round number 5 of the second half at least. Miku. Nice positioning.
What a twist to win the round.
Yep.
They do get an entry at B and still decide to go A, despite 2 CTs being there, but nobody expects them to come from behind. Really, really nice patience from all the players. Just waiting till 25 seconds.
And this is do or die. Do or die for Team Polbit basically. They invested everything they had into this round. Atom with an AWP, 4 M4s, only 1 kit and basic utility. So this has to be it for the CTs if they want to start a comeback here, but Munich eSports again playing a very slow default heavy round. Weinzel trying to spot some aggression towards outside and sees Tats, who cannot really help A anymore because he's mollied off, but still finds an angle. Okay.
Oh, Weinzel with a refrag.
Weinzel with a very clean tap, takes his time, lines up the headshot and manages to eliminate Tats, who has been the most impactful player for the CTs. So 4v4, AWP still in the...
Janeman with a 5 sub-gifts. Thank you
wow.
very much.
Jan with a sub-gift towards you as well, actually. You gotta say
yes,
double thanks.
I did get one as well.
And towards Mark J, who's the coach of the team we're watching currently. But we're gonna focus on the round 4v4 still. Munich eSports still playing it slow. Grouping up towards Secret now is Weinzo and Zash. And the other 2 ramp players eliminate one. They did hear another player, it's the Opper. Atom, he needs more than one though, gets the first. Can he trade another one? No. Jansky hits him, and there was no Kefla on the Opper, so easy kill. And 3v2 now.
And they do have a lot of flashes to delay the CTs. One more, and Sash pushes aggressively, gets one of the 2. And this will not be winnable for Raku. He might even save, even though it's one of the most important rounds again. And Munich eSports is at match point.
Munich eSports is at match point, and Raku trying his best here to survive with 1 M4. He's even getting hunted by Zash. Let's see if Zash can finish the job. He can't, but that should be all fine. Munich eSports have a lot of money. And that's match points. 1 of 9 match points Munich eSports are gonna have in this match. It's not only a map point. Munich eSports won the first map. This will be the round for Esea main. Come on, let's get it, boys. Only a scout on the Opera on the CT side, full util for Munich, and Miku already with the opener, never mind. I wanted to see...
2 MP9s.
I wanted to see the opener from Miku there, but he somehow misses the shots. Little unlucky, but yeah, as you said, 2 MP9s, 2 rifles, and a scout, so really scrappy buy. Let's see what Munich eSports do with this. Oh, Tats, it's him again! He's trying to clean up, but Fusion and Chansky doing their best to prevent that. Tats down, and hot player known as well. Fusion trying to wallbang. Not successful yet. P-Take's gonna come in, and the kills happen for Munich eSports. That's a 3v1 playoffs? Oh my god, I can't believe this. Playoffs, second round of the playoffs. Munich eSports are gonna get into Esea main unless they lose this 3v1 here. And it's only Matt with an MP9. Gets a jumping headshot, but finds it with the trade, and that means Munich eSports in Esea main. 2-0 in the second playoff match. And wow. I'm very surprised, but I'm also very happy. Congrats to all of them. And what a game.
Yeah, huge congrats, and I would honestly say this was really deserved. Really, really good matches, really good maps. We saw a lot of variety on the maps, a lot of different maps they won. Really, really good, and honestly, impressive performance from all 5 of them.
Yeah, really, really impressive stuff. We will be able to see it in the scoreboard as
Everybody
well.
stepping up. This is, yeah. Everybody stepping up, everybody doing their part. Not only the Opera, also Chansky at entry positions, or everybody just holding their positions as CT. Really, really impressive performance. And yeah, all in all, absolutely deserved win here. The Polish team did not really show up. Kind of unfortunate, but for us, of course, really nice and a really good performance.
Really, really strong performance. I wasn't expecting this at all because I'm gonna remind you again, the Polish team, Team Polbit, were ranked 9 after the regular season. So yeah, you can see it right here. They only lost 3 matches. Munich Esports, I think, lost 6 in the regular season, but I guess the hard prac in the last few days and today I guess they just had everyone just had a very good warm up and they were all hitting their shots and everyone kind of stepped up on Nuke. I think it was Chansky with a huge game. I'm just gonna refresh one more time, but okay, it still says 15, but even though there's not the last round played, he's at 22 RWS with 24 kills. And he just locked down that ramp position, and on the T side got entries as well. So wow, just very well played. And on the other side, Team Polbit again had 2 players who couldn't really manage to get on the scoreboard. Raku with 7 and Matt with only 5 kills. So unlucky for them. But anyway, GG's. GG's to the opponents. Here we have the final scoreboard. And that means Munich Esports are in Esea main next season and still will continue with the playoffs.
And we do have some questions for an interview. Maybe we can get at least one of the players
We
to
go
join
full
us
team
and...
interview. Well, we can do that. Sure. Let's see. Sash is already in voice 5. Let's just all hop into the main voice chat in a second. I'm
you
just
will
gonna...
have to move me.
Yep, sure. I'm just gonna open up the playoff bracket before we go ahead and do the interview. Postseason and brackets. Here we go. Alright, where we have it. Okay, here we go. Team Polbit ranked 9, losing to Munich Esports, which means Munich Esports will play against Morikats Gaming. A German org. Very interesting. They went 2-0 in playoffs so far as well, and that will be a very interesting match. I think this week or next week, but for now that's good enough. Let's do an interview. Where is everyone at? Okay, voice 5, here we go.
Alright.
Hello.
Hello.
Congrats everyone. How's the
Thank you.
feeling?
Thank you. People already
I'm
booting
so
up the
fucking
Minecraft
proud.
launcher.
Minecraft aim training.
Minecraft aim training helped a lot, yes.
Yeah. Tom suddenly became 10 times better player.
Tom said warm up for today was Enderman farm because we killed the Ender Dragon yesterday.
They
So-
paused before we started playing Nuke. He said, "Guys, by the way, I built Enderman farm just before the new game. So
yeah, I have like 3 clips of that.
that's what inspired us today.
Perfect.
We have to finish fast so we can farm on Ender farm. 3 levels, guys.
Easy peasy.
All right, just one serious question. Were
You did
you
multiple
surprised,
serious
just as Armin and I was, that the opponents didn't really show up on their map pick at all?
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
Nuke
Not
is one of
really,
our
no.
strongest maps. We came into it with a lot of practice. We had a lot of T-side strats. It was their pick, so we got CT first, even easier for us. But
yeah, but
we've
that's
been
what I'm
very strong on
talking
Nuke.
about, right? They only got
We-
3 rounds
I-
on the T side, and that
Yeah,
was
but-
their map pick.
We
Yeah, we
are-
gotta say that we played very well on City side and with good communication, and we laid the foundation to actually go on to win it. Because the 12-3 halftime, it's very good.
Yeah,
So-
for
We
sure.
are more of a CT-sided team.
And I
Says the
wanna
coach,
say,
so he has to
I
know.
I expected more resistance from them, but I mean everything was flowing today.
I
just
did.
like the
I
99
agree. I
game.
did expect more.
Yeah.
We
I
expected
expected
more.
a little bit more. Like they didn't even throw outside smokes and cross. Like they didn't
Yeah.
do basic things.
Yeah, that's
like
what I
jumping
mean,
vent.
right? They didn't even do puck strats, in my opinion.
I think
Yeah.
because they were really scared after overpass. Because on overpass, our CT side, we like got a lot of multi kills and trade kills that just stopped an entire execute. So they were kind of. I
Yeah,
wouldn't
for
say
sure
really
that
tilted.
T-side confidence was lost. Like they
But
only got 3 rounds on overpass.
You come
T
off
side.
a very hard T side of overpass, and you have to play your T side on nuke, and nuke is a
So-
very hard game to play T side.
So perfect
don't have a
veto
lot
for
of
you guys,
thing.
perfect map veto.
Yeah.
As
I
long
mean,
as
their map
ancient,
pool looked
as long as
really
ancient
bad.
is gone, we're good.
I was kind of shitting my pants to play Vertigo because I fucking hate it, but
It was,
it
yeah,
worked out.
it was
They banned Vertigo.
Could not
first and
leak
second map were
anything.
basically certain, but it was only the third map that we were unsure if it was going to be Dust 2 or Vertigo. I was surprised with Dust 2. I expected to
I
play
was
more
very
Vertigo.
surprised with Dust 2 as well. I thought they were going to pick Vertigo third map just because they've
Well,
played it
didn't
before
even need
and
to
they
go
hadn't
there.
played Dust 2. But
Uh,
Oh, we did
didn't need
double
to go.
fuck.
You know, the fact that we didn't watch any of their nuke demos helped us a lot.
Yeah, we
So-
just
We
play
just
our own
we
game.
need to play our own game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So
fucked us
about
up
that,
before.
did you watch Overpass games from them?
No, they don't
No,
have
no.
any.
They
They
didn't?
don't play
Wow.
They've
Overpass.
played 7
Oh.
nuke, 2 Mirage, and 3 Ancient in the
Okay.
whole season.
Or
Because
Ancient, no?
because Armin thought
Or
that
four
you
Ancient.
guys were anti-stratting because you guys had such a
No.
good feeling about what they would do on the T side of Overpass.
No,
Nobody
we
watched a
haven't done
single demo,
anything.
not even Mark. Like,
No.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
so,
they
like
haven't
so
played
often
it,
they
so-
stacked A with 4 people, and you just didn't go into that and just stood T-spawn, holding the
We were
angle, and
waiting.
they couldn't do anything against
We were
it.
waiting to make
Really
them
impressive.
uncomfortable. We
Yeah.
had to
we
just
had
wait
the read on that attack.
to give them some space. If they take anything, we just take it back. And at some point, we felt like we should be short more often, so they had to force rotation sometimes. So as soon as we had some control on corner, be short, we either do the B execute we have, or we take control somewhere else when they walk into us, right? So it's like it's trading off the kills to get control. That's what we did pretty good, I feel like, on
Yeah, the game
Overpass.
plan was very strong actually on our T side. We made a couple mistakes and lost a few clutches, but you know we won a couple clutches as well, which balances it out.
And we had good transition mid game to think about what we had to change. So
Yeah, and Nuke is all about communication, and the communication was unbelievably good. Like we're insane.
That's what you want to hear, of course.
And I had life game on CT half, which I shouldn't have gotten.
Man,
So
you
many
on
kills, I was-
you on ramp that double kills coming in with the AK every single time. I couldn't believe it. The one time you kind of tried to flick away from a flash and you
Yes.
insta headshotted both of them, kind of spray transferring them. That was insane.
Yeah, I
Big
got the
hacker.
call.
In Dutch, we
on-
call it an oopsie.
Any,
Well.
serious questions? Oh, is this even possible? How did we win without a comeback?
Yeah, that was
I don't know.
not needed
Yeah,
today.
Yeah,
we
we-
did
running.
0 trolling, which was really.
well, we did a
weird-
we did a
weird
little
for
bit.
us.
We
You
should have
did a
run
little
boosted.
bit.
We
You
should
did
have
a
run
Okay, we
boosted.
always do a little bit of trolling.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean,
guys,
we were talking
any,
about Minecraft on their tech pause, so yeah.
Any more game related questions you want to ask us?
I am currently level 43.
I don't know, Armin. You
had
can you
70.
think of anything?
Yeah, but then I went to 3.
I mean, I was just really impressed with how patient you went on both sides of the map. Just like it seemed like you just let the other players run into you. it was really impressive, especially on like overpass, where you just stood around and just had the enemies just run
Yeah.
into you. And
We
then
can't-
we have a couple
like
strats
at 20
that are based on
at
that
20
actually.
seconds you still managed to get the site despite, I don't know, 3 people waiting there. Really impressive, really good utility.
So
We are aware that they
Navi
were-
like.
Our
We were
strongest is
aware that they were
defaulting, I think,
mostly,
yeah.
Okay,
mostly
there's-
going like all 5 together.
There's a question in chat from Telvuza. What is still possible in playoffs? So I have the bracket open right now. You're gonna
Number
play.
1 goes advanced.
You're gonna play Morekats Gaming, a German org,
More cats.
ranked
Yeah, we scrimmed them on overpass before.
41st. You have played them?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
played them
like
on
a
overpass
lot of
once.
times already.
20-10.
Oh, precking? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
only
we have a very good chance playing against them, I feel like, but
Yeah.
getting into higher divisions is hard now because only the top 1 guy goes into, or the top 1 team goes into
So
main
top
or
1,
advanced.
which would mean that
Top
you
1.
would need to win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more best of 3s?
So if we win 2 more games, we are playing for like. Or I think if we win 2 more games, we already win like $400 or something.
Ah, it's for the
Wow.
money as well.
Yeah, we start
And,
playing for
oh
money
my
before
God,
we get
money?
into higher divisions after this.
Yeah.
You guys are getting paid?
You guys getting paid?
You guys get paid?
Wait, like,
Alright, so
Main goal has been achieved, that's easy.
yeah, for sure. You
The
have
further we
reached
get-
your goal. Well, your goal was actually to reach playoffs, and now you have the best outcome, ranking up into ESEA main already. So yeah, I think it would be 5 matches needed to be top 1 and go into advanced, but that's
Very
not the
achievable.
goal for sure.
It's very achievable.
It is
very achievable. Okay,
I've
you
looked
heard
at
it
some
here
of the teams
first.
that are playing. They're struggling. You know, a lot of teams are struggling. There's like 2-3 really good teams.
Okay, don't get the hopes too high for all the viewers.
I mean, we're just gonna continue trying our best, is what
You're
it
right.
Yeah,
is.
but
Yeah, for sure.
the teams like the Water Gaming and iNation and VP Prodigy are
Yeah, they're
pretty
insane.
good teams.
All right. So, are there any more questions in chat?
I see 19% of people picked Team Polbit. 5 people.
Yeah, there were actually
please
some
Tell
fans
us who you are.
from Team Polbit in here before on Overpass at least. Where has Pelican gone? Yeah, well, yeah, I guess we're gonna see him in 99 damage this week again, right?
I don't know
Oh,
any
fuck.
Come on,
Pelican.
Pelican!
I
His
only know
identity has
Dr.
been
Strange.
shown.
Unlucky.
AKA
You have your
Calimeister.
own command on the Twitch stream, dude. Come on. You have to bring it back.
Chansky, you want one as well? Maybe
But I
something.
change it to what? What do I change my nickname to? I have no clue.
We'll think of something. All right.
Receiving suggestions.
Do you already know when the match will happen?
Next
The
playoff should
default
be
date.
somewhere on Thursday.
On
So,
Thursday already. Okay.
yeah, Thursday's the default date. We can do one day before, one day after. So possibly Wednesday or Friday.
All right.
Time to check RWS. Time to check if I A-cheat anyone on A side.
By the way, John, I need to ask you from Archer what doink with the clip where you were aiming at the flash, turn away, and then spray transfer 2 again.
What doing? I don't
Yeah,
know.
what
Just
doink?
Live
ex-
gaming.
caught off guard. Like
Give
gaming.
explanation.
Going outside, touching grass.
Okay,
Did it
so
4
Minecraft
times
aim.
this week. No,
Minecraft
no,
aim?
no,
Oh fuck.
no. Oh, Mark J message deleted.
Oh, screw all of you. I'm
Yeah.
banned!
I don't know if I
Deserved.
can.
It's okay. Quetler did the bracket.
I'm sub and I still get banned.
Yeah, you got timed out, but I'm not in the mod view right now, so I can't undo that. But
Isn't
unlucky
it like
for you.
slash unban?
Slash unban, Mark.
Think so.
Okay, I can try.
So wait, who in the team is doing the tweet? Because okay, every time after official,
Everyone
we're
Everyone
like,
needs
tweet.
to do a
alright,
tweet.
one person has to do it.
No, we all need to this time. We made main.
Bro, we don't
I don't
have
do
enough
Twitter.
creativity for 5 different tweets. Okay.
Somebody
do my
was faster
style.
than me. Never mind.
I
You
mean,
do your
Liam's
style, I'm
already-
just gonna RT it.
Liam's already done one.
All right.
See?
my
You
fucking
guys
God,
will
of
think of
course.
a tweet, and I will go back to close out the stream. in a sec. So thank you guys for the interview.
you
Huge
for
congrats
casting.
again on this big achievement. First time being in ESEA main. Is it actually the first time for every one of you?
First time for everybody.
First time
Yeah.
for everyone.
Nice.
Let's go, boys.
Very
Last
nice.
time it was first time in open, this time first time in intermediate.
So
For
only
some, yeah.
2 divisions, 2 seasons played, and already ranking up twice for all of you.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Whoa, the
One by
season's
one.
not over, guys. Let's.
Oh
make it
yeah,
last.
right.
Come on.
Maybe 2, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe big step. We'll see.
All right.
Going to the Bundesliga.
Okay. Well, thanks again, and talk to you soon. And see you
All right,
on
bye-bye.
Thursday, I guess.
Thank you for casting.
No
Thank you very
problem.
much.
Oh,
Thank you too.
bye bye.
Bye
See you on
bye.
Minecraft.
Bye.
Bye bye.
All right. What do you think?
I'm really impressed. They just took it so lightly, despite it being such a important match. I'm really impressed, and well, they deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve it for sure. There were probably a little bit of trolling or joking about the possibilities in ranking up. I mean, they're confident and they should be for sure after this impressive performance today. But as you can see in the bracket, it's a very long road till ESEA main advanced, ESEA advanced, I should say. But there's still something to play for in the next matches, of course. There's this prize pool for the top 30, top 16, never mind. I think it's top 16 or top 8. Probably top 8, honestly, so they would be winning some money if they win 2 more. But we will see in the future. As they said before, the next match will be on Thursday, probably. But you will get informed, of course, on our social media channels as usual, on Twitter and in our Discord, of course, and on Instagram as well, I think. But yeah, that's been it for today. Anything else you want to add, Armin?
Not really. Just thanks for watching. We had so many people in the chat and watching us. So thank you very much for that, and hope you join us next time as well.
Yeah, very, very huge thanks to all the viewers and everyone with the chat interaction. Was a really fun cast today, and I hope we will see each other again soon with the next playoff game in ESEA Intermediate, but next season at least we will see Munich eSports in ESEA main. So with that being said, that's been it for today. Thanks for watching again and see you guys soon. Bye bye.
Bye.